Testing mic. Let's see if this microphone is working. I guess that mic works. Good morning, Shari. Let's see if this microphone is working. Good morning, everyone. We will be starting up shortly. Good morning, Rich. Thank you for identifying yourself. All right, we will start in a couple minutes. Gather your toys, your equipment. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Jennifer. The crowd is rolling in. And Joe is watching. Joe, J-O. Looks like Bernadette and Kevin and Joe. All right, we got a crowd forming. Time to get started. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Wednesday morning workout. I am solo today for a very good reason. Today is my beautiful wife Kimberly's birthday, and she decided that she would take the day off. Actually, we decided she would take the day off. That's one of her birthday presents. So she gets to stay home, relax, work on her schoolwork, and kick back a little bit. We'll be celebrating later. So with that said, let's get started. Today we're going to start on the ground with our warm-up part. So we're going to start in a child's pose breathing this morning. So we're going to take 6 deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Each breath should last 5 or 6 seconds. I'm going to take my headphones off so you don't hear me like Darth Vader breathing in and out. Well, let's get started. All right, back to action. If you guys finished way before me, you're probably breathing a little too fast. So next we're going to go on our backs and go into some double leg hip bridges. I'm going to flex my ankles for more glute activation. I'm going to push the ground away as I squeeze those glutes. 2-second pause, right back down. That's 2, 3, 4, squeeze them tight, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we're going to sit up, and we're going to do world famous shin rolls. Sit up nice and tall, chest up. I'm going to drop both shins to one side. I'm going to make myself tall. Other side, that's 1. And 2, hold that stretch for a second. That's 3. 4. 5. And 6. All right, next we're going to go into a quadruped position, and we're going to go with some hydrants. This is a hip stability drill. So nice neutral spine, not rounded. Neck is neutral. I'm going to lift up one leg, pause at the top, back to the starting position. Exhale up, inhale down. We're doing 8 on each side. That's 3. Want to try to keep those elbows locked out. 5, 6, 7, and 8. We'll do the other side. I'll give you this view now. Left leg out. 1, 2. You want to make sure this side doesn't collapse. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, half kneeling position next. We're going to go into our hip flexor mobility. So I'm going to squeeze this glute. I'll feel a stretch in the front of that hip. Stay nice and tall. Each rep should last 2 to 3 seconds. Squeeze, 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 and then relax. That's 1. Squeeze that glute tight and relax. That's 3. 4, 5. I really feel that. And 6. We'll switch sides. So squeeze that glute as hard as you can. Maximize that stretch. That's 1. Make sure you're holding it long enough, at least 3 seconds. That's 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'll switch knees just for my comfort. Hands behind your ears. We're going to inhale and exhale as I rotate towards the front knee. 6 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Remember, you just want to rotate through the upper back. Don't want to twist your lower back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, next is going to be a quadruped again. This time, single leg quadruped, arm out to the side. Going to move my hands forward slightly. I'm going to push the ground away as I exhale. Pause at the back. That's 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'll do the other leg from this angle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Next, we're going to do some floor pikes. We'll finish up on the ground here. I'm going to start in a tall plank. We're going to do 4 reps. I'm going to push the ground away. Hips up as high as you can. That's 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Maybe I did too many. Okay, so now we're going to get up. And we're just going to start moving a little more. Now we're going to march in place. We'll go for about 15 seconds or so. Yeah, you keep marching. I'll be right back. All right, now let's turn it into a skip. I have to be careful not to move too much. This headphone's going to go flying off my head. It'll be interesting when we do the cardio. I'll probably have to take it off. All right, now we're going to jog in place 15 more seconds. All right, let's get the shoulders loose. We'll go 10 each arm forward. All right, that's 20 forward and then backwards. Yeah, you keep going. All right, you should be finishing up those arm circles. Now let's do some hip circles. We'll go 5 to the outside. By the time I'm done, my knee is facing that way. Really trying to open up my hips. That's 5. Now we'll go to the inside. 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll switch legs. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then to the inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's do some toe touches 8 times. I'm going to sink back as I reach for my toes. Pause, and then come right back up. If you can't get to your toes, try for your shoelaces, your ankles, your shins, your knees, as far as you can go without bending those knees. 6, 7, and 8. Now we're going to do 8 high leg kicks. I'm going to step, get as high as I can. I'll do 8 on each leg. 8 and then switch. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alternating knee hugs. 5 on each side. 1, 2. Try to hold that balance for a second. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then we're going to do a squat and a pull. As if you had tubing. We don't need any today. Just trying to loosen up. Squat and pull. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. 10 reps. 2. Inhale down. Exhale up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9, and 10. Then we're going to take a wide stance. We're going to go the lateral squat. I'm going to sit back on this right leg. Basically a squat. We are only bending one knee. 6 reps. 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'll do the other side from a different angle. Left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Finally, we're going to do some rotations as if you were holding on to a medicine ball and throwing it against the wall. We're going to alternate 8 on each side. The most important part is that foot pivot. You can see my foot is turning. So that means my hips go with my shoulders and my head. Everything moves together. That's 4 and 4, 5 and 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9. I know I probably said 8, but I'm going a little more. And 10. All right, so that was the warm up. We're going to do some core work. So grab your mat, grab some water, and I'll explain to you what we're going to do in a second. All right, so the 2 exercises today are we're going to do some pullovers. You guys all know this one. Knees and hips at 90 degrees, lying flat on your back. If you have a kettlebell or a dumbbell, you can grab one. If you don't, I'll show you how you can modify it. And then we're going to do tall plank shoulder taps. I'll give you a little review here. So we want to go narrow hands and wide feet, alternating like this. The wider your hands go, the harder it's going to be. The more narrow your feet, the harder it's going to be. So I would start with your hands together and your feet wide and adjust from there. So we're going to start with the pullovers. So grab your weight. I'm going to grab this kettlebell. We're going to do 10 reps with a 3-second hold. Now, if you don't have a weight and you need to make it more challenging, you're going to lift your arms off the ground as if you had one. If you need to make it more challenging, you'll push your knees out this way. The further out they go, the harder it's going to be. The more they come in, the easier it's going to be. All right, so let's get started. Get into position. I'm going to lower this weight slowly. I'm going to count to 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 1. Lower it slowly. 1, 2, 3. It's 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, and 6. 1, 2, 3, and 7. If you're done already, you're going too fast. 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 9. And last one. 1, 2, 3, and 10. Just leave it right over your head like that. Now for the shoulder taps. So again, I'll go narrow hands, wide feet. Going to try to stay perfectly still as I tap each side. I'll count to 20. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, I'll give you 30 seconds to get some water. That's what I'm going to do. Catch your breath, let your heart rate come down. I don't know about you, but I'm out of breath. All right, rest period is over. We're going to go back to the pullovers. About 90 degrees at the knee and the hip. Get your position and go. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. Notice I'm lowering the weight slowly. I'm not going too fast. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 9. Last one. 1, 2, 3, and 10. All right, nice work. Tall plank shoulder taps. Now this one's a little tough for you. You could just hold a tall plank for that time. So wide stance, narrow hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, nice job, everyone. So now you'll get about a minute. We're going to move into our strength circuit next. So let me explain to you what we're going to do today while you're sipping your water. Exercise number 1 is going to be a reverse lunge, like so. And I'll show you a modification for that. We can do a bottoms up split squat. We touch bottom each time, and I'll give you a third option as well. I know some of you have some knees that don't always cooperate when it comes to lunges. So in that case, you could do a single leg hinge where there's very little bend in the knee. This one's more about the glutes. Hold on to a chair if you need to. Exercise number 2. We've got a bent over dumbbell row. Now notice I'm in a good hinge position. My back's nice and flat. If getting into that and maintaining that position is challenging for you, then I would recommend you do a prone T on the ground like this. Arms extended, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Another option would be to grab some tubing and you could do some pull aparts. All right, so exercise number 3 are goblet squats. Like so. I think you all know and love this one. And exercise number 4 is going to be push-ups. Modified on your knees or modified as a tall plank. All right, so I'll remind you of those modifications as we go along. Get one last sip of water. I need it. So we're going to do 10 reps of everything. And we're going to run through this 4 times. So we're going to start with some lunges. Here we go. Step back. Nice tall posture. That's 1. Inhale back. Exhale forward. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Shake out those legs. 1, 2, 3. You can always grab weights on this if you're really motivated. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so the rows are next. Remember, if you have trouble getting into that hinge position, you're going to do some prone T's on the ground. So here we go. So watch the hinge. Sit back like you're doing an RDL. Inhale, exhale. Next stays neutral. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, goblet squats next. So we're going to inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, push-ups are next. Now, if push-ups are a little hard for you, you can modify them on your knees. You can hold it to a plank. If it's the opposite and 10 reps is not challenging enough for you, then you could do them up on a single leg. So 10 push-ups. Ready? I'll give you the modified version first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so you get 60 seconds rest, and then we'll go and do the circuit again. Should be grabbing some water, letting your heart rate come down. All right, that 60 seconds goes pretty fast. All right, so that's officially 60 seconds. Let's do another set of lunges. You ready? I'll give you this view this time. You can see how wobbly I am. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'll wait a couple seconds before I start that other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, dumbbell rows are next. Again, if you have trouble getting into that good hinge position, prone T's or tubing pull apart will be your next option. Here we go. Inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, goblet squats are next. Inhale down, exhale up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Push-ups are next. This time I'll do the little harder version. I'm going to go the single leg, 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, nice job. 60 seconds rest. We're running through this 4 times in case I didn't mention that. Grab some water. Let your heart rate come down. Can you hear me breathing heavy? Okay, rest period's over. Back to the reverse lunge. I'll go with this angle this time. 3rd set. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, just 10. All right, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, dumbbell rows next. I'll go over the prone T this time. So remember, if you have trouble getting into that hinge, we're going to go with the T. So I'm going to do that this time just to refresh your memory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, goblet squats are next. 10 reps. Inhale down, exhale up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, third set of push-ups. Modified on your knees if you need to, or in a tall plank. 10 reps. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, another 60 seconds rest. And that will be our fourth set coming up. Hope you guys are working hard. Microphones are great. You could probably hear me panting like crazy right now. Hopefully you're doing the same. I wish I could hear you. So 10 seconds left in your rest. Believe me, I'd like to take more rest too, but I'm not going to. All right, reverse lunges, last set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so the bent over dumbbell rows are next. In lieu of that, you've got tubing pull aparts or prone tees on the ground. So I'll go back to the rows. Nice hinge back, back is flat, neck is neutral. Inhale, exhale up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let them down slowly. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, goblet squats are next. 10 reps. Hold that kettlebell tight to your body. We're going to inhale down, exhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. We are almost done. Push-ups are last. Back to single leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, nice job, everyone. That was fantastic. I will give you a minute or more to catch your breath, get some water. I'm going to wait for my heart rate to come down. We're going to do our cardio circuit next. We're going to work for 30 seconds. We're going to rest for 30 seconds. And we're going to try 12 times. So gather whatever toys you have. I'm going to go with a quick step on this box here. I'm also going to add jump rope. And then I'll do some body weight stuff. I'm not sure, but I need some jumping jacks. We've got full body extension. So if you have no equipment, you got plenty of things to do. Full body extension, running in place, jumping in place, alternate hops to one side. Right, so there's lots of options you can do. If you've got gliders or paper plates that slide on the floor, you could do mountain climbers for the more adventurous. I'll give you another 30 seconds or so while my heart rate comes down. All right. Hope you guys are ready. I'm going to start with a quick step. We'll see if my headphones stay on. You guys ready? 30 seconds of work. And go. Half. 5 seconds. All right. So far, the headphones are staying on. We'll see what happens. I'm going to grab the rope next. 10 seconds. 5. 'If I don't jump too violently, this thing will stay on. 15. 7. 4. All right, 2 down. It's going to go quick. So really try to savor each one. I know that's what you're doing. And no one ever described this as being something that you would savor, but that's just me. All right, 5 seconds. 15. 8. 3. Whew. So if my heavy breathing into the mic is disturbing you at all, just turn the sound down. Turn the volume down on your computer because I can't help it. Sorry. 10 seconds. I'm going to go with full body extensions next. 3, 2, 1. We get those arms up high, swing them all the way up. It's a small hinge, it's not a squat. 10 seconds. 5. And time. All right, 4 down. That means 8 to go. All you math people. Get some water. Five seconds. Who needs a treadmill? 5 seconds. All right, that was number 5. I'm going back to the quick step. Halfway through your rest. 5 seconds. Ten seconds. 5. All right, 6 down, 6 to go. Five seconds. Grab my rope. 10. 5 seconds. And time. 5 left. And go. 10. 5. All right, 4 to go. I'm counting them down too. You know you're tired when you can't even pick up your water. 5 seconds. Halfway. 5. Whew, time. 3 left. This is when water tastes the best. When you're tired, you're sweating, and that water's cold, and it's wet. I know a cold beer might taste a little better, but nope. Ready? Here we go. 12 seconds. 5. All right, that was number 10 of 12. Going back to the quick step. Although by now, I don't know how quick it actually is. 5 seconds. 10 seconds. Whew, messed up a little there at the end. All right, last one coming. All right, let's see what you have left in the tank. 10 seconds. 5. 15. 10. 4. All right, that is it. Who's sticking around for a quick stretch? I could use it. I'm sure you could too. So grab some more water. Let your heart rate come down. Grab your mat. If you have a yoga strap, you can grab that too. Let that heart rate come down a bit. No, mine is sky high right now. Remember, that's only 6 minutes of actual work. So you just cannot go that fast and that hard for 6 minutes without those breaks. So that's why interval training is very effective. You could push so much harder than if you're just going for a steady pace jaunt on the treadmill or the elliptical trainer. All right, so we're going to start our stretching routine on the ground. And we're going to start like we're going to finish like we started. We're going to get to that child's pose, and you're going to hold that position. If you can get your knees out wide, even better. And we're going to hold. We're going to hold it for 6 breaths. All right, next we get into a quadruped position and we do our cat-cow. So start in neutral spine. I want you to inhale as you go down like this into an arch back, and then exhale as you lower your head and round your back the other way. So inhale, head up, back down. Exhale, back up, head down. We'll do 4 of these. That's 3. And 4. Now we're going to cross one leg underneath like a figure 4. Hold your hands like this. If you need to enhance the stretch a bit, you can get down on your elbows. Here we're going to breathe in 4 times, in and out 4 times. All right, so that's 4. I'm going to come up the other side. Again, this way is a little easier with your hands on the ground. This way is a little harder with the forearms on the ground. So 4 breaths in and out. All right, nice job. So now we're going to sit up nice and straight like this. Again, I'm going to cross one leg over the other. Try to get my foot flat. And I'm going to pull my knee in towards me. Actually, it's more of an angle this way. So that knee I'm pulling towards my right shoulder. And I'm going to hold it for 4 breaths. Inhale and exhale slowly. Try not to hunch over like this or around your back. Try and get up nice and tall. This is similar to the shin roll mobility we do at the beginning of the workout. And we'll switch sides. Again, sit up nice and tall. Now I'm pulling this knee in this direction towards my left shoulder. 4 breaths. All right, now onto our backs. I'm going to start with a double knee in stretch. This is a stretch for your lower back. And I'm going to hold this again for 4 breaths. Every time you exhale, you should feel like you could stretch a little further. And 4. So now I'm going to grab my yoga strap. I'm going to leave one leg straight on the ground. And I'm going to pull this up as straight as I can, or as vertical as I can with the knee straight. If your knee bends, you went too far. We're going to hold again for four breaths. Now, 4 breaths doesn't seem like a long time. Remember, each breath is anywhere from 6 to 7 seconds. Okay, I'll switch sides. All right, next lat stretch. I'm going to take this yoga strap. If you don't have one, don't worry about it. But I'm going to pull it tight. My knees are bent now. I'm going to keep my back flat. I'm trying to get as close to the ground as I can without arching my back or without bending my elbows. You can see I'm not quite there. With my hands in this position, it's a little harder. If I were to turn my hands this way without the strap, it's a little easier. But I'm not going for easy. I'm going for a better stretch. 4 breaths. All right, now I'm going to lose the strap. Now we'll set up for shoulder extension and rotation. You guys should know this one. Most of you have done it against the wall. We're going to start here, rotate back this way, and I'm going to hold that position for 4 breaths. So I'm hitting my upper arms against the ground. You should feel this in your pecs, front of your shoulder. And then finally, we'll do a little neck stretch. So I'm just going to lightly pull my head this way while I pull down my right shoulder. So I'm pulling my left ear towards my left shoulder and pulling my right shoulder down. 4 breaths. Other side. Now I'm pulling my right ear towards my right shoulder. I'm pulling down my left shoulder. All right, that is it. I hope you enjoyed this workout. I hope it was effective enough for you. Keep the comments and feedback coming. We've had a lot of great comments and suggestions that really helped us to fine tune our workouts and our technology. So keep it coming. Please make sure you send Kim those birthday wishes, and we will see you next time. Have a great day, everyone.